So I wanted to elaborate and extend further on what I talked about in my essay, and that is regarding my community involvement and what I plan to do with that once I receive the scholarship and also beyond. So as I mentioned, I focus on this in my essay. The Slovak heritage is a really big part of my life. Behind me, you see the high Tatra Mountains. This is the view from my village in Slovakia. So it's really a beautiful country, and it's had a big influence on my life. And so I've taken that heritage. Obviously, I grew up in it, and my family is really lucky because we live in this house on the first floor, so in an apartment, but on the first floor of a house. And on either side of us, we have Slovak neighbors. And we're really lucky in that because Slovakia is a small country, and to have in the big Brooklyn, New York, two Slovak neighbors right next to you, that's one in a trillion maybe. So that's really I really wanted to connect with them through our Slovak heritage, and so I founded the Susedia Neighbors organization. Basically, I go out 2 times a week. I sweep, mow the lawns, take out the garbage for my neighbors, and really just try to help them out through my Slovak heritage, connect with them like that. And so also this past summer, I was a patient aide at the Lubovianska Hospital in Slovakia. I want to take it upon myself to do something over the summer, something meaningful and help out my community. And so in that regard, the basics of the position were to, help out the patients, bring them medications, food, wheel them around when necessary. But the most fulfilling aspect of it was talking to these people, sitting down with these patients, getting to know them, talking to them. Their eyes would widen when they heard about my American heritage, and they'd be shocked to hear how well I spoke Slovak, and so I became fondly known as the American, and that's something that we bonded over. So in terms of my community involvement, it's also stemmed from that Slovak heritage. And so I really want to continue with that. I'm on a medicinal track. I think that's something that I want to do in my life. And so with the scholarship, medicine is obviously very long, very expensive as well. So with the scholarship, I'd like to use that money to put towards my education, especially with being from a middle class family. Money doesn't grow on trees, and it's really one of the main things in my mind to finance my education. And so with that scholarship, that's what I plan to do. Keeping with my Slovak heritage, staying connected to it, and then going to medicine and maybe giving back to those patients that I met with and worked with in Slovakia one day.